State so prized a possession. It's the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Indiana's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Purdue somehow engineered a close victory the last time they faced the Hoosiers.
They dug deep. They had some good play calls, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the Jimmies and the Joes, and their players made it happen.
Well, and Purdue's dominated this series for a reason. They're typically the favorite. They have the better players, but rivalry games, we say anything can happen.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have its first possession of the game. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, turning it on! Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Boilermakers are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now on the counter. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to offense makes a third down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi Trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is, too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead on Ohio State, called a timeout, brought all of his players on the field, and took a picture in front of it saying,
breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They are searched. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, what a move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to the toss. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down play from the gun. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've had a couple of scoring drives, but man, do they need a touchdown drive. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Using his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hands it off.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for once.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a... Oh, he's got some space!
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Little touch pass to the receiver. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, and you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll go right back to him. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. The sure hands, it's Maldonado. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's reverse. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Handoff to the lone back. Nice move there. Crosses the 35. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the old oaken bucket is on the line, and already the Hoosiers and Boilermakers have given us some impressive moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
The Hoosiers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
And the Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it behind the line. It's Maldonado. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. He's now up to 71 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights, good. And now they regain the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They think there's room to run to the right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves it with 3rd and 3. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Rushes on him. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The give from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Motion from the back. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Dawn. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Jet sweep to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it down to the 32, 1st and 10 coming. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Pucks it out of the air. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.